Prime Minister Narendra Modi has for the first time responded to the claims made by the US of an Indian link to an alleged foil assassination plot against India-designated terrorist Gurpatwant Singh Pannu and stated that we look into any evidence, adding that few incidents would not affect US-India ties. If someone gives us any information, we would definitely look into it, PM Modi said in an interview with the UK-based newspaper Financial Times. He said, and I quote, "If a citizen of ours has done anything good or bad, we are ready to look into it. Our commitment is to the rule of law," the Prime Minister said. All right, the Prime Minister has said that regardless of these small back and forths which have been taking place between the United States and India, the relationship between the two countries is rock solid. And he also said that India is run by the rule of law. If any Indian citizen is found doing anything inappropriate or improper, that will be investigated based on the proof that is submitted to the country at large. So the Prime Minister once again pledging the camaraderie that exists between the Americans and India at this point in time. Brian, my colleague, is joining us on the broadcast to give us more details about this. Brian, pretty uncharacteristic also of the Prime Minister responding to a diplomatic row between the Americans and India. But, it's refreshing to see that the Prime Minister has, probably, shut everybody up with the comments that India is run by the rule of law and that will prevail.
I definitely believe this is a big thing. The Prime Minister has for the first time, responded to the claims made by the US of an Indian link to an alleged foil assassination plot against India's designated terrorist Gurpatwant Singh Pannu. And he stated that he will look into any evidence, adding that few incidents would not affect US-India ties. So he is very particular and he is very pertinent to the fact that none of these few issues or petty issues will affect the US-India ties. And the PM also says that if someone gives them any information, he would definitely will look into it and he will personally be the one who will be, safeguarding and, personally look into this. And he also says that if a citizen is of ours, which is if an Indian citizen has done anything good or bad, they are like the Prime Minister is ready to look into it. And he says that the commitment is to the rule of law. So he appeals and says that the rule of law is what is of sure sort commitment. Yes, Vinny, back to you.
Mr. Sanjeev Srivastava, International Affairs expert, also with us on the program. Mr. Srivastava, thank you for being here. Well, this is a big deal. The Prime Minister responding to the allegations that the Americans have made about a plot to assassinate Gurpatwant Pannu, and the Prime Minister is setting all records straight here.
Yes, Vinit. I think our government, led by Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, had clearly, taken this stand from very beginning that we will look into the matter if the concrete evidence is given to us. And now Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself has said this in an interview. I think this should put the record straight before those countries, those who are making such allegations. So I think our position has been very consistent and clear. India is a law-abiding country. We believe in the rule of law. And we also believe and support and strengthen the international rules-based order. So I think our position is the position of a very responsible nation. We are the largest democracy on the planet, and we do not indulge into any such activities. What has been, being said about India, if one or two individuals, they have done some bad things, those issues will be certainly looked into. And accordingly, we have set up a high-level inquiry committee with the kind of evidences which had been presented by the United States of America side. So I think we have taken a very right action based on the issues raised by the US, concerns raised by the US, and accordingly we will pursue the case further. But as far as the India-US relationship is concerned, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi has made it clear that this strategic partnership is a consequential relationship. It's one of the most important relationship in the international affairs in the 21st century, and this will continue to grow.
Mr. Srivastava, appreciate you joining us.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.